Golf experience. Rated 4 stars by Golf Digest, this well-manicured 27-hole championship layout is open to the public and features scenic views of spacious rolling fairways carved from a forest of magnolias, dogwoods, and pines. Elevation changes, wetland preserves, and bountiful wildlife accentuate the flowing terrain, creating an atmosphere truly unique in the Gulf Coast region. Add a full-service restaurant, an award-winning golf shop, first-class practice facilities, and a good dose of our staff's southern hospitality, and Timber Creek becomes a must-play for any golfer. Ideally located in Baldwin County, just north of Interstate 10, exit 38, directly across from the Eastern Shore Center. Timber Creek is easily accessible from Mobile, Biloxi, Gulf Shores, and Pensacola. For a tee time, call 877-621-9900. That's 877-621-9900. And prepare yourself for a wonderful golf experience at Timber Creek Golf Club.
The important points here are the wind-up of the hips and body, the extension of the left arm, and the cock of the wrist, indicated by the angle between the left arm and the shaft of the club.
Oh, my goodness. In your life have you seen anything like that?
This crowd has gone deadly silent. Cinderella story, out of nowhere. A former greenskeeper now about to become the Masters champion.
McConnell Buick GMC presents Southern Fairways Golf Radio Show. Here are your hosts, Randy Burgan and Danny Spivey.
Thank you very much. Thank you as we go into the second hour of Southern Fairways Golf Radio Show. Glad to have you on board with us. I am Randy Burgan, my posse, Danny Spivey. He's at Kiva Dunes today, playing a little golf in the rain. So I went to the bench. Yep, I went right to the bench, and I pulled out the old righty. Doug Holton, GolfSportsNet.com, Doug Holton. Doug, first hour was pretty good, right?
It was wonderful.
Yeah, it went by fast.
Yeah.
You were about to say something?
Great stuff. No, I was just going to say the old righty. You know, I've never been called that before.
The old righty.
I'm a little lefty, though, too, you know. Part half and half. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that.
Not in sports, but otherwise.
You can write left-handed?
I ride left-handed.
Do you really?
Half genius.
Okay. If you say so. If you say so. Hey, we are glad that you're on board with us right here on FM Talk 106.5 and also on Fox Sports Central Alabama 98.3, part of Radio Alabama. Glad to have you on with us as well. This hour is going to go by fast. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to give away some golf coming up in just a few moments. All right. The phone number 251-343-0106, 251-343-0106. We got some special guests lined up for you. Brad Nazzarini with Dry Glove. He's going to be up in the next segment. New product. You know, we go out and we play golf or we play racquetball or basketball, whatever the sport is, and our hands get a little sweaty. Well, he's got a product that can take care of that for you. At the bottom of the hour, we'll visit with a good friend of ours, Michael Gish, with the Total Golf Trainer. This is something, if you want to improve your golf game, this is the product you need. He's going to tell us about that at the bottom of the hour. Of course, we'll talk about the chase for the FedEx Cup. It is in full swing, and after today, they narrow it down to the top 30. Who are they, and who might go to East Lake? Who might win at East Lake? And who's not going to be there?
It's going to be fun to watch this afternoon, Randy.
I agree with you.
When you get down to this point, it's a lot of fun. I mean, some people say, I can't get into golf, you know, during the middle of the season, but when you get to this point, it's really fun to watch and see who makes it to Atlanta.
Well, yeah, and I agree with you. And, of course, it always makes it just a little bit better whenever Tiger is there. And I don't think he's going to make it to Atlanta. I got to be straight up with you. Yeah. I don't think he makes it to Atlanta. We'll tell you where he is. He is out on the golf course right now. And I think I saw just a few moments ago, I think he is through 13 holes. We'll get you caught up on that.
Yeah.
And the leaderboards in just a few moments. But, hey, we talked about this in the first hour. Roy McIlroy is expected to be a daddy, a new daddy very soon, like in a matter of days. How would that affect him in Atlanta?
Yeah, the champion from last year, and if he does, if his wife does give birth between tournaments maybe, how will that affect Rory? Will he be in Atlanta next week for the championship?
What do you think he's going to do?
I think he's going to be there.
Yeah. As defending champion. Plus, I think it's for, $15 million this year?
Yeah, so, well, not like Rory needs the $15 million, but he won $15 million last year. So, I guess he could double his money. But he's certainly playing well, starting to come on, the defending champ, and stumbled a little bit down the stretch yesterday, a couple of shots, but he should make a run today, I would think. And Dustin Johnson, it's going to be fun to see what Justin Thomas out of Alabama does next week in Atlanta too. What did you say? He was third right now. In the
second,
overall?
I believe.
Second,
yeah, I'll double check, but
yeah. So he's been struggling. He's been up and down the last few weeks. So can he come on and challenge for that $15 million next week?
It ought to be a lot of fun. Of course, we'll talk about the schedule, the tour schedule. Typically, you think, okay, tour championship, that pretty much wraps up the season. Guys, we still got 2 more majors.
Yeah.
All right, and we'll throw those at you along with the rest of the schedule. We do know that the Ryder Cup that was scheduled for in just a couple of weeks has now moved to September the 24th of 2021. So this 2020 season has just been kind of a little goofy.
And we're gonna get the U.S. Open on one of the great traditional golf courses of all time at Wingfoot.
Who can forget Phil Mickelson? If he can win that right there, then he gets the career Grand Slam. All right, does he have a chance?
We were talking about that commercial a minute ago off the air, but that was pretty funny. Where Phil comes on at the end and says, "Have I ever let you down at Wingfoot before?"
Oh, my goodness.
That was one of the memorable 18th holes of all time, wasn't it?
It was.
It's time for your leaderboard update, brought to you by Bridgestone Golf and by the GCGA Tour.
The sweet sounds of Boom. And Boom's Kitchen, by the way, is in full force. We'll show you pictures coming up in just a few moments. Hey, the Korn Ferry Tour wraps up today from Newburgh, Indiana for the Korn Ferry Tour Championship, presented by United Leasing and Finance. Looking for his first tour victory, the former Georgia Bulldog from Augusta, Georgia. His name, Grayson Sigg. He's at 16 under and has a one-shot lead over American Dan McCarthy, who sits at 15 under. The LPGA, playing the Walmart Northwest Arkansas Championship, presented by P&G, sees the Swedish young lady, Anna Norquist. She's currently at 16 under and has a 3-stroke lead over South Korean Si-Young Kim, who sits at 13 under.
Randy, on the European Tour, the ISPS Handa Championships over in England, and as we mentioned before, Rasmus Højgaard.
Say again, please.
Now, you heard me. Rasmus Højgaard. I'm not sure what that second letter in his last name is, but anyway, he is the champion on the second playoff hole. They played 18 twice, and he defeats Justin Walters there to win the championship. Martin Keimer, who a lot of us are more familiar with, missed the birdie putt on 18 to join the playoff, but there you go. The European Tour is done for this week.
Martin Keimer, Masters champion and former number 1.
Yep.
All right. Good to see him back in action. Hey, the old guys finished up earlier this week in Missouri for the Charles Schwab Series at Ozarks National. Beautiful place. In his first appearance on the PGA Tour Champions, old lefty Phil Mickelson, well, he shot a 10 under 61 and goes on to shoot 22 under for the tournament, winning by 4 strokes over the fairway hitting Tim Petrovic, who shot 18 under for the tournament. Wow, I'll tell you, congrats to Phil, and he's going to tear up that tour. They're excited to have him, I can tell you. All right, the chase for the FedEx Cup continues today from Olympia Fields, Illinois. It is the BMW Championship. Dustin Johnson and Hideki Matsuyama lead by 2, as they are the only golfers in red numbers. They sit at 1 under. The top 30 move to Atlanta for the Tour Championship at Eastlake. As we mentioned, Rory McIlroy is the defending champion. And we'll go over that list of who will make it, who won, who's on the bubble. It ought to be a lot of fun. That's coming up in just a few moments. But there you go. You are now officially up to date on the happenings in the golf world. That is your leaderboard update, brought to you by Bridgestone Golf and the GCGA Tour. Speaking of the GCGA Tour, we'll be back in action just in 2 weeks. We'll be at Shell Landing, September the 13th. That is in Goshen, Mississippi, one of my favorite places to play. Kenny Hughes, a good friend of ours, is the owner and CEO of Shell Landing, and that place is in fantastic shape. We are excited to get over there. Check it out, gcgatour.com, gcgatour.com. It's your tour. It is a ton of fun. You can go on and register right now. Do it. I'm telling you, you will have a blast. By the way, I do want to mention our latest edition, the brand new summer edition of our Lifestyle, Leisure, and Travel Golf magazine, Southern Fairways. It is out. It is on the streets. And I'm telling you, the publisher, Joey Johnson, has done an awesome job with this. It's like a masterpiece. He continues to. We've made the new move. We made the change into this magazine, and he's tearing it up, man. You got to check it out. All right, they are at most all golf courses around the Gulf Coast in Central Alabama. If you can't find one, just go online to southernfairwaysgolf.com and check out the digital version. I'm telling you, it is a beautiful, beautiful piece that he did. Also, you can check out the tab that says deals. You get golf it up to 50% off, okay? All right. Hey, we'll take a quick time out. When we come back, we're going to talk with Brad Nazzarini with Dry Glove. You won't want to miss this segment. Don't go anywhere. It is Southern Fairways Golf Show.
Matt Brandt here again with Boudreaux's Cajun Grill and Daphne. We are excited to be back open and providing you the best seafood, the best Creole, crawfish etouffee, crawfish cakes, smothered catfish, and you can't forget that voodoo pasta. Come on down and enjoy it with us. Sit on that covered deck, sit inside. We'll take good care of you. Boudreaux's Cajun Grill and Daphne. Come on down.
Boudreaux's Cajun Grill, located on Highway 98 just south of I-10.
Hi, this is David Musial, PGA professional and general manager at Glen Lakes Golf Club. Glen Lakes offers 27 holes of spectacular golf, a full game practice facility, and the only true link-style golf course on the Gulf Coast. Visit us at Glen Lakes or call 251-955-1220 for information and tee times. Come out and discover one of the best-kept secrets in the Deep South, Glen Lakes Golf Club.
Time to head over to McConnell Automotive and talk with Louis Arata. Let's talk about these deals at McConnell Automotive. We're heading into the weekend, the final weekend in August. That means you got some great deals out there for us.
That's right. Don't forget we got employee pricing. Gives you employee pricing and a little rebate money on top of that. Got some sitting here looking at a brand new 21 white Yukon sitting out front. If you haven't seen it, y'all really need to just do yourself a favor, come by and check it out. I mean, it is just the finest Yukon they've came out with lately. We're getting some great trades, too. So you can check those out online at McConnellAutomotive.com. Putting that stuff on the internet pretty quick and getting pictures out there. And, looks like it's going to be a little rain this weekend. If you have that unfortunate accident, don't forget, we got a great body shop. Gary and the guys and the girls back there will take care of you. Give them a call at 251-471-1777.
That's Louis Arata, McConnell Automotive on Dauphin Street, just east of I-65, and online at McConnellAutomotive.com.
I think that was a little chic right there. Way back from like 1970?
80?
No,
I can't remember.
I was going to say like 1978.
Yeah.
Maybe something like that.
I like it.
Good stuff. Hey, welcome back into Southern Fairways Golf Show right here on the Golf Broadcast Network. Welcome to all of our friends up in the Birmingham, Montgomery, Auburn area. We're glad to have you on board with us with the brand new Fox Sports Central Alabama 98.3. Glad to have you here with us, and glad to have this guy on our Jason Young State Farm Insurance guest line. Brad Nazzarini is with us. He is the inventor of Dry Glove. Brad, how you doing, pal?
I'm good, Randy. How are you?
Man, I'll tell you, first off, thank you for getting up a little early. I know you're over in Arizona. Appreciate you getting up early to be on the show and talk a little bit about Dry Glove.
No. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Well, let's talk. There might be some folks in the state of Alabama that recognize your name because you played golf at the University of Alabama in the mid-'80s. And there was a guy, Coach Conrad Railing. Oh, my goodness. Conrad Railing. I had the opportunity to meet him on several different occasions. As a matter of fact, when I was out at Alabama, I had to take a course, and I took a chipping course from Conrad Railing. It hasn't paid off yet, has it, Doug?
I didn't want to mention that.
There you go.
He was a good man, and
Yeah, he loved all Alabama, everything. Obviously football and the golf team and everything. It was great. It was a great experience. It really was.
Well, whenever you played at Alabama, you had some pretty special teammates yourself, like one Steve Lowry from Birmingham.
Yeah, it was Steve Lowry and Lee Rinker, and we had Griff Rudolph, who was Mason Rudolph. His father played the tour for many years. And then Craig Rudolph, who tragically died in a helicopter accident. But we had, there's a lot of good players. It was eye-opening. When I went down there, but it was good. It was really good. It was a great time, and I'm still a huge Tide fan. So,
well, it's I'll tell you, as most Alabama folks would say, that's pretty easy right there. It's for you might be a little difficult, Doug, but to be an Alabama fan.
Well, I was just going to mention where did y'all
guy there?
Doug's from the Plains.
Where did y'all play back then? At North River or the University golf course, or how did that work?
Well, we called it U-Track.
Yeah, I played there many times.
Sure if it had a name or not. We just called it U-Track.
Yeah, I used to live right down the street.
Down into the pine trees.
Yeah.
Visit with the golf course. It was fine. Yeah, and we did get a chance to play North River Yacht Club. Yeah. And that was a treat. That was a really, really nice place.
We're visiting with Brad Nazzarini. Right here on Southern Fairways Golf Show, talking a little bit about Dry Glove, and this is a product that you sent us a sample, and we tried it out the other day, just briefly because we didn't get to play that long before the rain hit us. But I want you to talk a little bit about Dry Glove, how you came up with it, the inception of it, and just give us the whole bit on it.
Well. I grew up in northern Illinois, and it's very humid up there. People don't realize it. I know it's humid in Alabama and south. And growing up, I knew that antiperspirant, if you sprayed on your hand, you wouldn't sweat. So never thought anything about it. A couple of years ago, I was here in Arizona. A buddy of mine, he plays racquetball. He's one of these guys that sweats a lot. And finally, after all his complaining, I said, just go out and get some right guard. And he literally came in smiling. He goes, this works. And I said, well, it dawned on me that there's a need for this. So I eventually found a laboratory here in the United States that made a lotion, antiperspirant lotion. And it's gonna stop you from sweating. It's gonna be more comfortable playing golf. You're not gonna go through all these gloves that you normally do. And that's really how it just came up, kind of out of the blue, but it's working for people, and I think it's great.
Hey, listen, it doesn't matter what sport you're playing, whether it's golf, racquetball, tennis, even for bowling, hockey, weightlifting, bike. I mean, there's so many uses for the Dry Glove. You need to have it. You need to have a tube of it with you for sure. Doug, I know you had a question there for Brad.
Yeah, I was just reading the little sheet here on your product, Brad, and I know Randy and I sometimes we play with a glove like we did when it was raining off and on the other day. Sometimes we play without a glove. Do you find one way works better than the other? Putting your product on there?
Pardon me?
Just putting your product on a glove or on your actual hand, is there one way that would work better? Or both ways?
No, you rub it on your hand just like you would a normal lotion.
Yeah.
And your hand will not sweat.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you don't wear a glove, it'll still work. You're not going to sweat. You don't have to bring your towel up to the green or the tee.
Right. Which is always an issue.
I've got friends that play pickleball and they use it. Racquetball's big because everybody's sweating in the racquetball court.
Right.
Guys playing tennis now are using it.
Uh-huh.
I got feedback from somebody that did yard work using it. So it does work. It's an antiperspirant lotion, and a lab formulated it that way. So
the way Randy and I looked after our round the other day, I was just wondering, could we slather it over our whole bodies?
It was hot the other day. I'm going to tell you, it was hot for sure. Hey, we're visiting with Brad Nazzarini, the founder of Dry Glove. You can go online to drygloveusa.com and check it out for sure. And I think one of the things that I like about it, Brad, is the fact that it's not sticky. It's not that chalky. It doesn't have an odor to it. You know, a lot of times you either get the spray or you get the rosin bag, and you got powder all over. But that's not so with this with the Dry Glove lotion.
No, this won't. And what you're talking about, I understand. It eventually kind of gets gummy and built up. You know, like the rosin would. This just feels. All the feedback I get, they say, you know, I know I've got something on my hands, but I can't feel it. And that's the feedback I like to hear. You know, if it's working, and you know, people don't have to go on Amazon and buy a 3-pack of cheap gloves. They can go buy now, a good glove that they'd like to have, and it'll last them for a month. In my opinion, that's helping people out, and that's what we want to do.
Well, there's no question. It's a very neat product. Now, folks, I'm already getting texts right now. Folks are asking, okay, I hear you. I want it. Where can I go get it? What do they need to do to get a tube of Dry Glove?
drygloveusa.com.
Go on there, and you can order straight from the website, correct?
Exactly, yes. And you can either pay with PayPal or any credit card you have, any option you want.
Well, I got to tell you, it is certainly a neat product. We encourage folks, go check it out. And again, if you're not a golfer, maybe play pickleball, or you're a bowler. It doesn't matter. This is something, if your hand is going to sweat, this can certainly cure that issue for sure. And I would recommend all you golfers, especially along the Gulf Coast or in the Southeast. It is hot. You are going to sweat. And the worst thing, and Doug, we talked about it the other day, the worst thing you have is when your hands you just can't ever dry your hand off.
Yeah.
And you go to grip the golf club, and it just you wind up swinging one-handed.
Yeah, that's the thing I hate about playing golf in the summer the most. Like we were talking about just a second ago, is you got to take your towel with you everywhere you go. But if you can eliminate that,
everywhere.
Yeah, if you can eliminate that part, it makes the game a lot more fun.
And then every card you see out there's got 4 gloves on each side hanging.
That's exactly right.
Dry them out.
That is exactly right. There is no question. We're visiting with Brad Nazzarini, the founder of Dry Glove, and I got to tell you, this is a really a neat product. Again, go online, drygloveusa.com, drygloveusa.com. Now, Brad, I know you're in Arizona, and there again is a wonderful place to go play golf. I've played in Phoenix many times, and some beautiful golf courses over there. And that's a different heat than you have over here. That's that sauna heat in Arizona.
Just don't come out in July or August.
You know, I know you and I were talking about it. That's typically when we set up our times, was to go out because you got the best rates. You know, it's so hot. It's 110 degrees over there.
You're right. You know, the hotel rates are cheaper. The golf rates are cheaper, but you know, you just got to know what you're getting yourself into. And it's okay. Everybody, you know, we survive. You just go places be hot. But yeah, you come out in January, February, it gets a little pricey out here. It really does.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a great place, and this is a really neat product. Certainly something that sports is needed, and I'm glad that you came up with it. We encourage folks, check it out. It is Dry Glove. Go to drygloveusa.com. Brad, man, hey, thanks for taking time to be with us. Great job, and we want to help you. We want to help you with this product right here. So, folks, I encourage you, get your tube of Dry Glove, and all you got to do is go to drygloveusa.com. Brad, thanks for being with us, pal. Look forward to talking with you real soon. And I know I got to hear a big roll tide out of you, right?
Well, I don't want to insult any Auburn fans out there.
I'll let you slide.
Listen, you guys, I a big thank you, and I appreciate you guys having me on your show. All the nice words. It was great.
All right, buddy.
That's what's coming, Randy.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. There it is. See, there it is. We have it on. It's recorded now, Doug. So
will we play that back?
We will play that back. We certainly will. Brad, man, thanks, pal. Have a great day.
All right, thank you. You too.
All right, buddy. Brad Nazzarini, founder of Dry Glove. Seriously, go online, drygloveusa.com. Get you a tube. Get it sent straight to your house. You can do that.
Yeah. He was saying you don't know what you're getting into in Arizona. What about Alabama now? We can use it here, too.
My goodness. Hey, we're going to take a quick time out. When we come back, we're going to talk with Michael Gish. He is the inventor of the Total Golf Trainer 3.0. Don't miss it. That's coming up right here on Southern Fairways Golf Show.
Savings, selection, customer satisfaction. That's Eastern Shore Toyota. Rush for big fall markdowns on hundreds of new Toyotas. Like Tacomas and Tundras, save up to $6,400. Yes, drive away today in your new Tacoma or Tundra and save up to $6,400 or get 0% financing. Plus, get a lifetime warranty, identity protection, theft protection, and more. Hurry to Eastern Shore Toyota, I-10 exit 38. Passionate for customer satisfaction.
At Ping, we know the best drivers build confidence. It takes distance, accuracy, looks, and a sound that turns heads. Introducing the new G400. The hotter face is forged to deliver a powerful feel and explosive distance. Tungsten weighting and Dragonfly technology give it off-the-charts forgiveness. And a faster shape means less drag for more speed. Experience the custom-fit G400, the most fully engineered driver you'll ever hit. Ping, play your best.
Hello, Brian Barker, head golf professional at Lake Forest Golf Club. Have you decided where your next golf experience will be? Well, consider Lake Forest Golf Club. We're open to the public and offer a very challenging and extremely affordable experience. For just $39 plus tax, you'll receive unlimited golf and your choice of a premium sleeve of golf balls or a hot lunch. Why wait? Call 251-626-9324 to book your tee time today. That's 251-626-9324.
It's the Prep Sports Report presented by Alpha, live from the Eastern Shore Toyota and Hyundai Studio Saturday mornings at 8. Brought to you in part by Craver's Seafood, Blue Water Lumber, and C&C Financial Services and Auto Sales.
Hi, this is Coach Rick Cleveland. Join me, Mark Laster, and Corey LeBounty on Prep Sports Report 52 weeks a year as we discuss topics of interest, including interviews with players, coaches, and administrators.
It's the Prep Sports Report Saturday mornings at 8 on FM Talk 106.5.
Hey, are you looking to play some competitive golf? Well, if you answered yes, then check out the GCGA Tour. It's your tour. For more information and event dates, go online to gcgatour.com. gcgatour.com. And we welcome you back to Southern Fairways Golf Show right here on the Golf Broadcast Network. I'm Randy Burgan. Sitting in for Mapadzi Danny Spivey is Doug Holton with GolfSportsNet.com. And Doug, again, this hour, we said it at the very beginning. Fastest 2 hours in radio, and boy, it is flying by. This second hour is going by quick.
Exciting time in golf, and really one of the most informative shows that I've heard, Randy, on your show. Great programming today, and great information for all the golfers out there who are getting ready to take the course.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, look, one of the things we talk about is we all, if you're a golfer, you are always trying to improve your golf game, your golf swing, trying to lower those scores. Are you not, Doug? Are you not?
I'm trying.
Yes. And you need to. One of the ways you can do it is with the Total Golf Trainer, the guy that invented it, and a guy that's been on with us before on our Jason Young State Farm Insurance guest line. A good friend, Michael Gish, is on with us. Michael, how you doing, pal?
Thanks for having me on, and look forward to giving some more great information to help people improve their game out there.
Well, I'll tell you, this is we had to have you on because if you've not seen the Total Golf Trainer, it is there's three pieces to it, and we talked a little bit about the hip the last time you were on, but I want to talk about the other two pieces of this very very informative and very something that you get quick feedback on, this Total Golf Trainer 3.0. Let's talk a little bit about the TGT arm, and tell us about that.
Yeah, it's a great device.
This
that
is the
allows you to
TGT
work on
3.0,
both your lead
aka
as well
Beast
as
Mode.
your trail,
I didn't make that
wrist,
up. That's the actual
and
nickname.
arm
The TGT
position throughout the
3.0
golf.
comes with the
So a lot of
arm
times
and hip
being a
device,
teacher
but also
myself,
comes with the Total
I've
Golf
always
Trainer
found when people are
V2.
flipping their
We
wrist,
begin
they
with the
always
hip
wanna think
device
that
because,
lead
well,
wrist
I'm
is
really
kinda
excited to try
causing
this
that
one.
flip,
It claims
because
to
that's the one we
increase
kinda
club
look
head
at
speed
and see
and
the most.
distance.
But in a
Who
lot
doesn't
of
want that?
situations with
Easily one of the
players,
biggest differences
something
between
that goes
us
onto their
amateurs and the
trail
pros.
wrist
We
gives
try
them
to
better
increase club head
feedback and
speed
gives
with
them a
our
little bit
upper body.
more to
We think it's all in the
understand how that
arms.
impacts the
No.
to be.
Turns
So,
out Chubbs
the
was
product,
right.
The arm product's great. Work with me now. It's all in the head.
It's all and if you're watching
So we
us right
simply
now
clip it
on
to our belt
YouTube
on our
or on
lead hip.
Facebook, you
For
can
us
see
lefties,
exactly
that's
what
our
he's
right
talking
hip.
about.
We screw in
And
the
this
training
is
rod,
something that
point
you
it
can
forward,
bend
and
it
we're
the
ready
way
to
that
go.
you need to in order
Remember
to get
that old game
the
operations?
performance that you're
You wanna
looking for
pretend like
and
this thing will zap
to
you if
get
you
the
touch it.
feedback
So the only way to
that you're
avoid
looking for.
contact
I'll
is to
tell you,
clear your hips.
it's really kind of
It
neat, Doug. I know
forces
that
you to use your
you've been
lower
playing
body.
with it just a
Let's
little
give it a
bit
whirl.
and have found it quite interesting.
Yes, I have. And I'm trying to, we've got 4 different
Get that one?
balls here, I guess. So I was trying to figure out which one are we talking about here? The shorter one?
I feel like I'm getting
Yeah, we're going with the shorter one right there, which we're setting it up right now, Michael. Now you've got. Let's talk a
Second
little
device
about
is the Total Golf Trainer
folks that are
arm.
looking
Now,
at
this can
this.
be
We got
used
a
in many
picture of it.
different ways, but what really jumped
have
out
the
to me,
apparatus that
it
have
claims
red
to cure the old
golf
flip
balls
and
on them,
scoop.
and then you have the
You know,
yellow
the wrist
golf balls.
action that
Explain
leads
those
to all
to us.
those tops and chunks and occasional curse words. This supposedly cures that. We attach it to our lead wrist, bend the rod back a bit so it's touching our top hand at address, and on the take back, our wrist is forced to stay flat. Otherwise, I tend to bend my wrist at the top, so this should help. Let's take some hacks.
Make some swings and
Wrist
feel a
flat.
contact of a
Wrist
ball down
flat.
there at the bottom. So we're not just in there, just making those practice swings.
Dang.
As we all know,
I wouldn't lie to you guys, I'm probably getting 10 to 15 more yards. So here's what I think the Total Golf Trainer does. It gets you thinking about opening your hips and gets you thinking about keeping your wrists flat at the top. For me, it resulted in more power and
Right.
better contact on
Right.
both. The Total
And then
Golf
the red
Trainer
ball,
V2.
the red ball's
This is
there
the
for
newest
feedback,
TGT
for the
gadget.
tactile
What's cool about the
feedback, as well as the
V2 is it's
visual
basically
feedback.
4 or
The red
5
ball
training
is
tools
speed,
all in one,
and
from
then
jumbo
in
grips
the
all the way
setting
down to
of
kids.
the
The
lead
V2
wrist
fits
setting,
all
what's
clubs.
great about it
Simply
is
pop it into the vent hole at the top of our grip,
touching your lead
secure it
wrist.
using the
So
2
you, of course,
Velcro
adjust
straps,
the training
screw
rod
in the
based on the strength of your grip so that the ball is lightly touching your lead wrist. Then when you take the club away, you, the player, have to now try to create that space between that red ball and the top of your lead wrist. So it forces the player to do the work versus some products out there that kind of force you or put you in the position without you really doing anything to make it happen. And then on the trail side, what's great is you can work on the same type of things, a good wrist position, good club
Very
face
simple.
control,
Take the
but on
club
trail
back,
side,
and when
you're
your
gonna
arm hits
bend
the
it,
rod, you've got your
start with
ideal
space.
hinge. Then you want to
And then when you
maintain
take it
contact
away,
with the
you're gonna
rod
make
through the
contact.
downswing. If you
So
maintain
now
that
we're
lag
able
and
to touch
avoid
kind of
throwing the
both
club
sides of the
away,
brain
you're
with
going to feel
offers.
better
We're able to
contact
give
and
them
have
a
more control of your golf
non-touch
shot.
setting or on
Finally,
the
the
lead side
educator
to
tool.
create the
For this,
space,
we
and then
screw
wanna
in the
maintain
shorter
space
rod,
and not
bend
feel
it
a
forward,
contact
and
with
check
the
this
ball
out.
all the way through.
Bump and
Or
run.
you can go on
Place
the
the rod
trail
on your
side
lead
and
forearm.
create that
Perfect
contact
angle to let
on
the
the
ball
trail
roll
back
out.
to the trail
Want a little
and
more air
maintain
time
that
and less
contact
roll?
all the way down
Go
and
with the
impact
neutral
and
shaft.
post-impact.
The rod stays
So
in the
we give the
middle.
player options.
Remember the operation rule?
Not everybody
For this
learns
one,
the
you do
same,
not want to
everybody
make
swings the same
contact with
course.
either
So
forearm.
allow
It'll
the
get you.
player to adjust,
So there you have
try
it.
different
Throw the
things,
V2 in
find
with the
ones that work
TGT
best
hip
for
and
them.
arm, and you
We're
can
visiting
see
with
why they
Michael
call
Gish
it
on our Jason Yacht State Farm Insurance Guest Line. Michael, the inventor of the Total Golf Trainer 3.0. And now this is a kit, and I'll tell you, it really is one that kind of fits all right? It's custom to your swing. It fits juniors. It fits adults. I mean, anyone can use this, and you can go to TotalGolfTrainer.com to check this out for sure. And I'm telling you, if you want to improve your game in all facets of your game, okay, this is the product that you need. This Total Golf Trainer 3.0, the kit that comes with everything you need. As a matter of fact, it came with a pair of sunglasses. I want to thank you for that because the timing couldn't have been better. It just
Good.
So I got sunglasses with it as well. But Michael, okay, somebody wants this, all right? Where do they need to go? What do they need to do to get one of these
Great instruction.
TGT
It really helps
kits?
to get that tactile or that kinesthetic feedback. So it really works out well. I liked it a lot.
Visual and kinesthetic. Can't beat those two. When it bends. So it's safe, effective feedback that you can say, all right, I got to do this better. I'm going to keep this.
I don't buy gimmicks.
So what'd you think?
I think he's the legit deal. Michael is legit. It's the first time I've ever seen something that can actually help me as an egg pulling one handicap. I'm a single digit handicap. And I still pull it left. Not anymore. Not after tonight.
I loved it, yeah. It'll make me do things right.
Yeah. Make me do things right. Yeah, that's the play golf correctly. Don't fix faults. Oh my gosh, I love to hear that.
I got a bone to pick with Michael Gish because he fixed my swing. Shot +4 the first day, +5 the second day, -3 third day, -8 fourth day. Got adjusted, but still tied for third. What can you do?
I spent 10 minutes with Michael Gish yesterday at the show, and in one day.
We're visiting with Michael Gish right here on our Jason Young State Farm Insurance guest line. Michael, and I know Doug's got a question for you, but I want to talk a little bit about your history, the experience that you have as a trainer, and the amount. And I'll tell you, the folks that you've worked with and under. It's a pretty impressive resume that you have, and the folks that you're working with right now. I'll tell you, you're not just a guy that just said, "Hey, let me invent something." You put a lot of work into this and spent a lot of time with a lot of folks to develop a golf training system like this.
And you start having health issues, whatever, things start breaking down. And so this product I really think is going to improve my rotation, my hips, and then my wrist angle. So I'm excited to go home and try it. First time they're here at the World Am. I've been coming for years, and I think it's the coolest product here.
Just tried the product out. Really nice. I like it. It helped me come down into the ball and keep my arms going through.
Oh yeah, pretty good product. Yeah. I mean, you know, it gives you the basic fundamentals. You got to play golf with the basic fundamentals. Right. You got to know them because golf does this.
And that takes us leads into our last product, that CGT V2, the one that attaches to the golf club. That was my original invention and how it all started, and I wanted to invent something that fit a U.S. kids club, the smallest club out there for kids, as well as a jumbo grip. So that's what really brought it about, and of course I've worked with a lot of top instructors that have all either come through the Jim McLean system, or I've even traveled around and been around Bob Toski and some of the greats in the game of teaching, and was able to formulate my own teaching system, I like to call it, of what I feel like people need to work on the most. But I don't push that when it comes to my products. I like people to work on what they are working on with their coach. If they have any questions, of course, I'm always here for our customers. That's one nice thing about our company, is I'm always here to help someone. So I've had multiple swing videos come in this week.
Spent a little time. He told me what he was working on and what he needed to do and learn how to get better with. And that's what's great about the products. Everyone needs to know what they need to work on to do
no doubt,
correctly.
Doug.
It is, Mike, and I was just going to ask to kind of simplify it. You've got the apparatus for the lead wrist. You've got the apparatus for the trailing wrist. What you're trying to do here, I think, is get people to keep that angle coming into the golf ball and create the right swing path so that maybe they get the ball started out to the right on the right path. Is that the way I'm reading this?
Is yours right? Yeah. See, the combination of going these two right, you can see we probably bumped this once or twice. Probably with this, which is probably a good thing, getting that handle in front.
And then when that starts to happen, of course, that trickles down and affects a lot of other things that you're going to do in your swing.
Good, man. I feel pretty solid. I feel solid? What do you think, man?
It feels pretty solid. I mean, hitting the center of the bullseye. It's a weird deal, though. It feels like I'm throwing my arms out.
Good. And look where those arms are. Look, we talk about baseball and that home run hit, right? It's out here.
Pump turn to hit. Really good.
Look at that. That's ideal. If you practice pitching and finish like that, you know you're getting your extension. Right. Just like that. I bet, look, momentum's going to make you go like that. The real key position, as you know, is here.
That feels good.
Feels good. I like it. It's a one handicap, which is a really good player talking about what he wants to work on, not really knowing where the breakdown was happening. So with these training products, he's able to really feel and see now where the breakdown happens, allowed him to go out there and practice. So even good players out there, you've got to have good feedback if you want to keep getting better.
Working with 5 minutes.
Create lag and square club face for a powerful impact.
Now,
You've
bear
got
in
to
mind, I
try
was 32nd
the Total Golf Trainer
after the first
3.0
round.
kit. I'm telling you, this is what you need. Michael, listen, time has gone by too fast. We've got to have you back on. It's always informative, and we encourage folks to go to your website, TotalGolfTrainer.com. Check it out. This is what's going to help you improve your golf game. Thanks for taking time on a Sunday, and look forward to having you back real soon, Michael.
5 minutes with the hip device before I bought it. Then I bought it. Thank you very much for a wonderful
there is no question. No question. Michael Gish, the inventor of the Total Golf Trainer. It is a very neat product. I encourage you to go to the website, TotalGolfTrainer.com. Check it out.
Look, I've been a golf instructor 18, 20 years, and I can get anyone better in 1 hour.
Doug, we're going to let you use
the
that.
The issue is after you leave me, I don't have control over what they're going to do when they leave.
Please,
so our Total Golf Trainer products help
I think you need it. I was thinking about the cupping of the
They
wrist.
help players that know that they have issues
people want to
solve those problems, to help give them feedback to know that they're doing it right. To me in golf instruction,
I know we got Bama Tim on. Bama Tim, we're about to go into a break here real quick. If you want to hold through the break, we'll bring you up here in just a few moments on the other side. Plus, on the other side, we're going to have Boom's Kitchen. She has cooked for you, Doug. You saw it. We took pictures. It's going to be up coming up in just a few moments here. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give away some free golf coming up in just a second on the other side. Go ahead and get your fingers ready. 251-343-0106. 251-343-0106 is how you can win some free golf coming up in just a few moments. Again, we want to say hello to all of our friends on a wonderful new station, Fox Sports Central Alabama 98.3, and of course right here on FM Talk 106.5. We'll take a quick time out. When we come back, we'll put the wraps on this edition of Southern Fairways Golf Show.
Hi, this is David Musial, PGA professional and general manager at Glen Lakes Golf Club. Glen Lakes offers 27 holes of spectacular golf, a full game practice facility, and the only true link-style golf course on the Gulf Coast. Visit us at Glen Lakes or call 251-955-1220 for information and tee times. Come out and discover one of the best-kept secrets in the Deep South. Glen Lakes Golf Club.
Savings, selection, customer satisfaction. That's Eastern Shore Toyota. Rush for big fall markdowns on hundreds of new Toyotas, like Camrys and Corollas. Buy now and save up to $4,700. Yes, drive away today in your new Camry or Corolla and save up to $4,700 or get 0% financing. Plus, get a lifetime warranty, identity protection, theft protection, and more. Hurry to Eastern Shore Toyota, I-10 exit 38. Passionate for customer satisfaction.
At Ping, we know the best drivers build confidence. It takes distance, accuracy, looks, and a sound that turns heads. Introducing the new G400. The hotter face is forged to deliver a powerful feel and explosive distance. Tungsten weighting and dragonfly technology give it off-the-charts forgiveness. And a faster shape means less drag for more speed. Experience the custom-fit G400, the most fully engineered driver you'll ever hit. Ping. Play your best.
Matt Brandt here again with Boudreaux's Cajun Grill and Daphne. We are ready to serve you, and we are open again. We've taken all of those CDC guidelines and separated our tables, spread out those tables on the deck so that you can come out with your family and friends and enjoy a great meal. Come out and see us. We're safe, we're sanitized, we are COVID ready, and we are ready to serve. Boudreaux's Cajun Grill and Daphne, the best on the Eastern Shore.
Boudreaux's Cajun Grill, located on Highway 98 just south of I-10. Contests on Southern Fairways Golf Radio Show are open to persons 18 years of age or older. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Void where prohibited by law. All prizes must be claimed within 14 days of winning. Hey, there's more winning coming up, so good luck. Well, you know when you hear that music, what it means. That's right, the one and only Bama Tim is on our J.C. Young State Farm Insurance guest line. Welcome back to Southern Fairways Golf Show. I'm Randy Burgan along with my good buddy Doug Holton, who is sitting in for Mapazi Danny Spivey, and let's go straight to that line right now and talk with Bama Tim. How you doing, pal?
Good morning, Randy. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good to hear you again.
How's everything going with you?
Oh, everything's going great. Trying to stay out of the rain. You know, it's been one of them couple of weeks where it doesn't do anything but rain. So what are you going to do? Sit and watch the grass grow so you can get ready to go out and cut it when it doesn't rain.
There you go.
Anyway, hey, great golf for dummies. You know, Doug, David's doing such a great job at answering these questions. I'm having to dig deep every week to try to find something new for you guys. But, all right, the question for this week is about putters. Are there different putters, and are there different ones for right-handed people and left-handed people? Of course, me being a lefty like Phil, I'm just curious about that.
That is a great question.
You know, guys, it's 27 days away till the kickoff of Alabama football. And I got to thinking, 11-14, Alabama versus LSU in Death Valley is going to be on us before we know it. So are we going to do our little remote between Tiger Mike and myself? Are we going to do that at Casa de Burgan? Or are we going to do that at Boudreaux's?
You know what? That is, hey, Bama Tim, boy, you're bringing it today, I'm telling you. You know what? I think we're going to set that up with Matt, and we're going to hopefully go over to Boudreaux's. We'll set it up over there, and we'll invite everybody to come out, Alabama, LSU, and wear your party suits, and we'll have a good time over there. And you and Tiger Mike can be guests on the show. How about that?
Yeah, but it kind of got me wondering, do you want to do this the week before so we can trash talk?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do it the week after, or the day after, so we can brag?
No, I think we do it the week before. I think that's what we're going to do. All right?
Okay, well, tell Matt, make sure he's got his insurance paid up, in case something wants to break out over there.
In case we throw Tiger Mike over the railing.
Actually started last night, guys. Austin Peay in Central Arkansas.
Yeah.
Which Central beat Austin Peay 24-17 in the Crampton Bowl in Montgomery, Alabama last night.
Great opening to the game, right? A touchdown?
I didn't get to see it. I just pulled up the scores because I had heard about it, and I said, hey, college football 2020 is back.
I think I read the first play of the game went for a touchdown.
Well, it's good to know that somebody's playing football other than high schoolers. But anyway, Randy, good to hear that you got some good news from
buddy.
Concerning Megan.
Thank you.
Always, you guys.
Thank you.
Prayers. You're in our prayers and our thoughts, and hope everything works out for the best. And I'll leave y'all with this Tide roll.
Tim, you bring it every week, brother, and you stepped up today. I can tell you, Bama Tim, he's getting ready for some football. He is ready for some football.
No, I think everybody's ready.
We all
been a long wait.
It has, and so we're going to get that question answered for you. Golf for Dummies next week. David has got it. He understands what the question is, and he'll bring it. He did a good job today. If you missed our Golf for Dummies today, David really did a great job. You can always go back and podcast the show on FM Talk 106.5. You can go to our website, southernfairwaysgolf.com, check it out, or you can go to the Facebook and replay the video. I don't know that you want to do that with these mugs.
Are putters different for left-handed people than right-handed people? That's an interesting question, Randy.
It is. One that, and you said you're half and half, right?
That's right. So maybe
you might want to start thinking about left-handed.
I should putt left-handed. Maybe I should try that.
You might want to do that.
With one of these gizmos on my arm.
Oh, my goodness. Hey, you try it out. Hey, let's take a real quick look. The BMW Championship, they'll wrap it up today. Of course, the top 30 will move to East Lake. Right now, Dustin Johnson and Hideki Matsuyama. Those guys are in the red. They're at 1 under. Mackenzie Hughes, the young man from Canada, along with Joaquin Neiman and Adam Scott, they sit 2 strokes back at 1 over. And Roy McIlroy, he along with quite a few folks, including John Rahm, those guys at +2. Bubba Watson at +2. Bubba will tee off about 15 minutes after we finish up the show here. A couple of guys making some big moves. Joel Neiman, right now 6 under for the day. He's through 14 holes. He's at +3. How about Corey Connors and those guys 2 under. Scotty Scheffler, he's through 14 holes. He's 5 under on the day. So there's some low numbers out there. What's going to happen? Can Dustin Johnson get another win, go back-to-back? Of course, he won last week, the Northern Trust. He's number 1 in the world. I don't know why he couldn't, and I'm going to tell you, I do like Hideki Matsuyama. Hideki with 5 wins on professional wins. It's been about 2 or 3 years since he's had a win, so maybe he's getting a little antsy. He wants that win. Is it too much pressure on him? I don't know. He's got a good swing. I know that.
Obviously got that pause at the top of the backswing like we were talking earlier. But what Rory is plus 2, 3?
Rory's plus 2.
Plus 2, right. So he's got a couple shots to make up. That makes me think Rory's probably watching this thinking there's some numbers out there on the front 9, so I need to get in with a 32 or something on the front and see what happens on the back. Maybe go back-to-back at Atlanta next week.
Yeah, a guy locally we've had on the show many times, former University of Alabama standout Robbie Shelton from Wilmer, Alabama. It was a little tough for him. He went 75, 72, 71. Right now, he is plus 6 through 12 holes today. He's at plus 14 on the tournament, so he's kind of having a tough go at it. He will not be advancing to Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Tiger Woods right now. Tiger Woods through 17 holes at plus 1. That puts him at plus 11 on the tournament. He will not be advancing as well. Another former Alabama golfer, Michael Thompson, 72, 73, 72. He's plus 4 through 9 holes today. That puts him also at plus 11 on the tournament, so he won't be advancing.
So, Randy, that makes me think that those 2 guys aren't going to be in Atlanta, Robbie Shelton and Tiger Woods. Maybe you should set up the match play between those 2 for the kickoff of your tournament next week at Shell Landy.
How cool would that be? Hey, Tiger, come on over. We got you. Yeah, we got you set up, buddy. I know you want to play a little competitive golf.
You can fly them in, right?
I don't think that'd be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can fly them right on in.
These Southern Fairways Airlines?
Exactly. It's kind of close to Sprint, okay? Yeah. There you go. All right. Hey, real quick, we've got just another minute or so here. Here's what I do have to do. I have got to say happy birthday to one of our good friends, Adam Weldon. His wife having her birthday today. Wanted me to mention that. So congratulations or happy birthday to Tammy Weldon. She's probably having a great celebratory day because Adam's out of town. So,
well, I won't comment on that, but anyway, she's probably having a nice cake anyway.
Absolutely. All right, real quick, let's talk a little bit about GulfSportsNet.com. What you got coming up? Of course, football's cranking up here, and high school, college. You got it all covered right there on your web.
Yeah, we got some interesting stories up, and it's only going to get better when we get closer and closer to football season. Randy, Alabama, as we mentioned before, scrimmaging last couple of days, and Mac Brown having a good session at quarterback, and Auburn struggling a little bit now with the virus. I think a little outbreak up there. They haven't practiced the last couple of days, so a couple of big stories there. And when you were talking about Alabama and LSU, I started thinking about LSU and how are they going to be this year with a new quarterback situation and a new offensive coordinator situation? It's going to be interesting to watch the Tigers go through that at the beginning of the season.
I agree with you. I'm ready for it. I think there are a lot of folks that are. Hey, we told you Boom's Kitchen is cranked up, and it is going right now. If you are online watching us on Southern Fairways Facebook or GCGA Facebook or YouTube at Randy Burgan Live, you're seeing the pictures right now of what she's made today. And you ask, well, what is that? Let me tell you what this is. All right, it is from Boom's Kitchen, pad thai. All right, we all love that. And this has there's a pad thai traditional Thai noodle stir-fried with pork, bean sprout, green onions, peanuts, egg. It's right there. And, Doug, we are moments away from being able to go in there and taste some of that.
And eat. Is that what you're going to say?
I am starving.
I tell you what, the little, I don't know what you call them, the little sprouts there.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't that look beautiful?
It really does.
Wow.
It does.
Gourmet.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, I'll tell you, it has been a fun show today. We've missed Danny, but you did a great job filling in. And
we have.
And listen, you've got a show coming up, starting up pretty soon. Let him talk.
Yes, we'll do Tiger Talk Overtime starting September the 17th. Talk a little Auburn football for those who are interested, so looking forward to that.
Absolutely. Hey, I want to say thanks to all the guys pushing the buttons back in there. Leanna, Ian, and Philip Bush, thank you for tuning in to Southern Fairways Golf Show. We'll be back same place, same time next week. You be sure and join us. I'm Randy Burgan for Doug Holton and for the whole staff. God bless America. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Turning up your voice. FM Talk 106.5, WAVH FM, Daphne Fairhope, Mobile.
Portland protest, COVID milestone. I'm Ann Cates. One person has been fatally shot in Portland, Oregon during clashes between Black Lives Matter protesters and people from a caravan of President Trump supporters. Correspondent Josh Campbell reports.